Listen, my brothers, I just came to talk a little bit about a quote that deeply moved me. It says, don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they can think or what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. And this is important because too many times, brothers, we put limits on ourselves, or we accept limits that have been placed on to us. And brother, I'm telling you that at this particular time, man, you can't afford to put limits on yourself. Like some of the things that we struggle with, you can actually take off of yourself. You don't need anybody's permission to start acting a certain way, to start living a certain way, to start eating a certain way, to start talking a certain way, to start reading a certain way. You don't need anybody's permission to do that. And so I want to liberate you today, to liberate you, that this is your task, that you have to identify not only where you need to be liberated, but the choice is, will you liberate yourself? You acknowledge the place where you can use some growth, and then you decide that that's where you're going to grow. Truthfully, if you make up your mind that you're going to take off the limits have to come off. And I want to free you up to think free and to live free, and then of course to take action that not only sets you free, but keeps you free. The other thing that I want to sort of affirm in that particular quote is you can go as far as your mind lets you go. And too many times we can't get anywhere because we can't think anywhere. And I want to encourage you, particularly if you're a father or if you have responsibility for people in any mentorship way, or you play the father role. Like, imagine what would happen if you took the limits off of the way you think about the situation, right? What would happen if you took the limits off of the way that you conversed or led your child? Like, what if you actually saw yourself and your child and the person that you're responsible for with the ability and in fact the responsibility to actually create how you are going to work together, how you're going to establish your goals, how you're going to address and walk with and spend time with each other? Would that not make a difference if we gave you the pen, we gave you the power, we gave you the authority, and we said, dream up exactly how you believe this thing should go, and as you dream it, it shall be? Would it be something spectacular? Would it change the situation? In my opinion, I'm sure it would. I need you to listen to this over and over and over again, that you can go as far as your mind lets you go. In fact, that's actually one of the tips, one of the cheat codes, that you would then take this advice and you would then begin to see what's influencing your thinking, what is impacting the way that you approach and see life. And the more work you do there, the farther you can go. All right, so I'm giving you some mindset tips, man. I just want to inspire and encourage you during this particular season. I also want to liberate you to share this with other people, right? Because some people need to hear that the issue is not their skill. It is not their effort. It is their thinking, and their thinking shapes their goals. And because their thinking is small, their goals are small. And because their goals are small, they're achieving a lot, but they're only getting a little bit of progress. And the truth is that if they can actually take their mind to a different place, they can take their outcomes to a different place. In your family, on the job, anything you set in place. So listen, man, I just wanted to give you that particular quote. I hope that you listen to this over and over again. Think about somebody who needs this and stay with us. We got a lot more to